This is the upper body portion of the band workout, and so again, the tension on the band depends on how much you have between your hands. We're going to start with a modified push-up. You can do this on your knees. You're going to put this behind your back here, and then the tension between your hands makes it more difficult. So we can do modified on the knees, push up, and notice it's not going to be a tremendous amount of difference. Here's where your difference is. And again, a regular push-up's pretty hard, so when you add that band, it's a lot more intense. You can add that leg up and make it harder. That's your choice. But make sure that you pick a level that works for you. So modified with the band behind your shoulders. You can do it without. It may be just that simple. The second exercise is going to be a focus on your glutes. So we're going to put it on top of the foot, the handle here. And what I do is I run the band through the knee here, and then so the second exercise is going to be more glute. So I'm wrapping it around my foot here, and then I'm using my hand to anchor it here, and I'm going to just kick my leg back. Exhale. Good. Pushing back, you can push up, make it harder, your choice. Squeeze those glutes and push, making it a lot harder. Number 3, because remember this is a 1, 2, 3 series, is going to be a lat row. So we're going to put it behind, under our feet. Now this is tricky. So notice what I'm doing. I'm going to flip it over the top here and roll it under. So I create kind of a hook for my arms, or I mean for my handles. So they're under each foot. And then I'm going to lat row pull and lat row pull. So I'm going to go up, alternate up. You can straighten those legs out, make it a little harder, your choice. You want to squeeze the shoulder blades together, keep the elbows and shoulders down low. So you want to keep your shoulders away from your ears, and you're going to pull back, up, side, up. Be careful with the shoulder blades, make sure you squeeze them together, push. So your 1, 2, 3 is either a regular push-up or a push-up with your band. A single leg extension, and remember you're going to change legs. You're kicking that leg behind you, and then a lat row. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're going to tie it in a knot. You're going to wrap it under, and you're going to work from here. You can put your hands in the handles. It may not be enough tension, so you might need to go below the handles. Push. We're going to tighten and punch. Punch, punch, nice and strong, punch. Try to get 20, total 24, 26, you can go up high. Remember 30s, 15 on each side. So try to keep those up. Your bicep curl is always a challenge. Remember your hip bone is not a shelf, it's just a stopping point. It's a place where you know you're going to extend your arm. You're going to come up with your bicep, you're going to tap the top of your hand or hand on your quad and roll up. If you can't get enough range or it's not hard enough, put a little more under your foot. Bicep curls right here. Remember, it's not anchored. It's not on the side. I'm not propped up. Just nice and tight. Open and close. Open and close. Remember, you want to get 12. Remember, you can start with 8. You can go to 10, 12. But just remember to stick with the same number each set. Don't change it from 10 and then do 12. Try to get as many as you can the first time and then work backwards. You want to do your hardest set first because that's when you have the most energy. Then you're going to go back to the punching. You're going to change bicep arms. Punching, and we're going to do triceps. There's 2 ways to do triceps. We can wrap it behind our back, and we can overhead press. Push up tall. Now remember, sometimes shoulder impingements are problems, and so you don't want to make it worse. So you can just scoop back. Scoop. Scoop. Just like that. You can crank. It's a little bit harder with the band. I don't find it as effective, so I tend to stick with that front palm up, scoop back. Push. push. It's not a lot of range. You're going to feel just a little tightening right in there, and that's all you want. You don't want to feel a lot of range of motion. I'm sorry, a lot of tension, because it's a small muscle. There's 3 of them actually, but they're very small, and so, but they're very important. So remember to really give it your best push. And you're usually going to feel a little like a cramp at the top, and then you know you're onto something.